need me all night long.
Hey everyone, today I'm making bookshelves. I'm going to turn all this into... Oh, look at that! Can you guys believe it? With a magical snap of the fingers, I have a dozen bookshelves. And what is this? Are these desks? Well, look at that. Hey everyone, so this is where I've got in a few hours today. I haven't spent all day on this. This was a quick, easy project. You saw I cut up all the pieces and had everything ready to make a dozen shelves. And everything went together really smooth. I even cooked ribs in between making all this. So everything's based up and it's ready for paint. Now I had tons of pieces left over, so I had enough to make, I had planned on making some desks. Well, I went and watched DMG's video on making tables, and I just kind of took it a little bit further. All I did was I used his measurements, so 3 popsicle sticks wide, 2 centimeters in height, and that's pretty much it. I mean, I just this here's a skinny stick. I added that in between 1 popsicle stick each, and that's it. It's basically a hollow box on the inside. So I wonder if I snap my fingers again, if we could get these painted up. Let's try it. 1, 2, bam! Oh, guys, look at this! Oh my gosh, that spell worked better than I thought. Not only are the desks and the bookshelves painted, but I see some books and scrolls, and oh my, there's been a lot of work done. Wow. Alright guys, so before we go on to the next step, let me show you some really nice details and give you a close look. Check out the maps. So this would be like a mapper's desk. So this side, nothing fancy. Again, inside, nothing. And these rolled up ones are made using DMG's scroll making technique. I did not bother to paint these scrolls because they're already faded. They kind of already matched the discolored maps already, and they looked awesome. So I didn't even bother to paint them. So, and he's a little slack lizard. I mean, see, you can tell I've been watching too many of the G's videos. Slack lizard. Jeez, he's not even a wizard. Alright. However, we do have this Necromancer's desk. All things that have to do with the dead. So, anyone guess this book? Come on, I know you know it. I know you know it. I know you know it. That's right. The Handbook for the Recently Deceased from Beetlejuice. And over here you have a Ouija board. I made a crystal ball out of a couple cool looking beads. I know you all recognize this book. Yeah. Necronomicon Ex Morte. Roughly translated, the Book of the Dead. And what's cool about this? It actually opens, guys, and there's pages inside. So this could actually be looked at. And then this book over here is H.P. Lovecraft's Necronomicon. And it's full of all kinds of Lovecraftian type of creatures. And I could have added like 1,000 more, but then that book would have been like this thick. And then we got this cool little skull. The skull came from DM Blair Wolf in his stuff that he sent me. So made this really cool looking little Necromancer's desk. Then we have the Spellcaster's desk. Let's turn it around. I don't know which way you call the front. This side or this side? I guess it depends on which way it's in. Anyway, alright, so we have a spell book open, and this spell book was a green stuff spell book. It was pressed into a mold and then popped out. The book itself came from DM Blair Wolf stuff, and all I did was I made a bunch of pages, printed them out, and then I just stuck on this one's poison apple spell, and then I had to cut the page on the other side to make it fit. And then got a book of moon spells here. I just did a Google image search for spell books and different things like that. This book here is a one of those ology books. Like this one's Wizardology, there's Dragonology, Monsterology, Piratology, and they're actually really cool books. So just something fun and different. We've got a stack of scrolls here with a little wax seal on there, and then I made a scroll. All I did was, instead of putting a blank piece of paper in and then having to paint it, I just printed this out and then put it on, just like DMG does in his videos, just without the printing. And then I have one that's kind of unraveling over here, just kind of laid up against the side. So, and then I have a nice little jewel here. I just recently got to go to Walmart and picked up a bag of jewels, little tiny ones, and I got some that are a little bit bigger that are going to be nice looking, in some treasure hoards. And then the potion bottle here is from some beads. Walmart has had a huge box full of $1 bag of beads stuff, so I just went through and found a few bags that I liked without going crazy. And then here's the piece de resistance. This is for all you DMs out there. This is the DM's desk. And I am going to try to shove this in every dungeon just because it's that awesome. And I got room to add things to it, so I got some space here. I wish that they had miniature dice, like really tiny dice that you could put there. And I can always put something on the front, and I got plenty of floor space. And I put this one on a base because I have books all over the place, because I didn't have a lot of room for all the books up here. So down here you see we've got Princes, or I forgot, something of the Apocalypse, Princes of the Apocalypse. Hey, I was right. Okay. You've got the starter kit. Under that is Horde of the Dragon Queen. You've got your monster manual. You have Rise of Tiamat there, and then right here he's got his Dungeon Master Guide open. Same thing, same type of book, printed page stuck down. And he's got some little bit of a reward there for anyone who actually makes it through the encounter. And then another Dungeon Master. This is the full Dungeon Master Guide there, so you can see. And that was just I made the books using DMG's method. I made these books because all the Dungeons and Dragon books are slightly bigger than normal size books. So and then I sized a bunch of the covers and glued them on after I painted them base color. And that's how I did that. If you guys want a full-on tutorial on how to make these books, you have to let me know in the comments below. And of course, always hit that like button. Alright, so let me show you some of these shelves. I don't have books on everything. These are just featured books. So, you know, I just wanted to give the bookshelf some kind of interest. So let's start with this one in the back, because it's only got one book, but if you can see it, Star Wars. Yeah, alright. And that's the Darth Plagueis book. And this one, another one of those books from DM Blair Wolf. This is actually the Black Zodiac from 13 Ghosts. It's the Withered Lover and the Torso. I couldn't find my favorites, which were the Jackal and the Angry Princess. So there's that. And then on top, it's really hard to see this one. That's why I kind of just threw it up there. It's Dark Lore. It's kind of more of the Necromancer type stuff. This one's Vampireology. See, I told you there was more. And then this is Dracula, Bram Stoker's Dracula. All right. Here, got a couple favorites. Got to have Lord of the Rings in there. And anyone recognize that? Let's see if I can get it to focus. The Never-Ending Story. Woo! Gotta love that. And then for this one, I have Frankenstein up here in the corner. Then A History of Dragons, which has this cool like breakdown of a dragon, muscle tissue and stuff like that, which I kind of thought went with the Frankenstein sort of books. And then Grey's Anatomy, which is all about our human anatomy. Again, Frankenstein-y. So you can see there's kind of a theme with this one. There's a theme with the whole Necromancer thing. This one goes with the DM's desk. This is the gaming bookshelf. So you can see there's Castle Ravenloft, Legend of Driss down there, almost on the floor, and Wrath of Ashardalon. So I'm going to make some more games to throw in here and fill up these shelves. And this one here is I don't remember. Again, random Google image search. I liked the picture, and then I just threw another saying that I liked over there. I'm not even sure what that was. I'm sorry, I'm trying to look. Dark Warlock is actually what the story is about. But cool. Came out awesome. Here we got, this one's the Dragonology book. Then I have another one of these books. And on this side is the Demon of Anarchy. Gotta have that. And then How to Banish Ghosts on the other side. And then I've got one more here. This one on top is Monsterology. And this book down below here. And I can't tell what that says anymore. To be honest with you. Something potion? Something... yeah. Can't read it. But anyway, they all give very nice interest to the bookshelves. So now the rest is going to be plain Jane books, scrolls, and these empty ones in the back. One's going to be mostly scrolls and potions to kind of match this desk. The Necromancer one will have very dark books, and I've got a couple vampire scrolls that'll go on that one. And then for the maps, so I have another empty one back here. I'll fill that with all kinds of rolled up and half unrolled maps and all that good stuff. And so I think I've gone over pretty much everything that I'm gonna do. So let's do a little magic to get it done. Let's fill up these bookshelves. Wait a minute, I know that spell is in one of these books somewheres. Poof! Hey guys, so this is it. This is the final product of the bookshelves and the desks. So nothing too much has changed on the desks. They're all pretty much the same as before. All I did was seal coat everything. Map makers. And of course the DMs. Okay. Then we have the various different bookshelves. Potion bottles. Maps. I even made, the barrel is from DM Scotty's vids. And just shoved some maps in it because I thought that would just be a cool little accessory. And then here's the Game Master's bookshelf. And some scroll work. This one here, the rest I believe are just various. This one had some anatomy books and Frankenstein up there in the corner. And then we have just random assortment there. This one's just packed nicely with books. You can see the Star Wars one up there. And then this one again is packed. And then another random sort one. And then this one's more, it's got the Vampire Scroll, Vampireology book, and then just a ramshackle of other books. How's DMG say that? Slack lizard kind of style. So that is it, guys. I will leave you guys with a slideshow of stills, and I'll see you guys next time.